So this week gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna go by train a couple hours up to Gothenburg, where I'm gonna meet my class and go to the film festival there.
Helsingborg och Halmstad är landslutningarna.
So this week is a little bit special. The last few weeks I have had a lot of time and been able to decide on exactly like all the stuff I'm gonna do for that specific week. But this week I'm going to Gothenburg, and there we have a lot of seminars and stuff with school. There's a lot of white space this week where I don't know if I'll be able to do some work or if it's new stuff will show up. But this week I'm marking all the blocks of time where I have school related stuff to do with this green color. So when it comes to priorities, I have my creative projects here. I only have one priority, and that is the time travel story. And I'm gonna put a pretty low goal on that one, which is just to have written, to keeping it alive this week. I have some freelance work coming in, so I guess I prioritize that this week with the free time I actually have. So that's why it's looking pretty scarce with the amount of projects I'm working on, but they are still there, I promise you. So this is Gothenburg, and the only thing I forgot was my gloves. And it's pretty cold, but it's also pretty nice. Day number 2, and today we're gonna spend a lot of time at Swedish television offices in Gothenburg. If you compare Malmö to Gothenburg, there are 3 things you will really notice. One thing is in Gothenburg that there's a lot of elevation and cliffs and hills everywhere, which you kind of cannot find in Malmö, only at a few places. Then you have all the trams, which Gothenburg is one of very few cities in Sweden that has trams for now. More cities are embracing them again. One thing with the trams is that they are traveling in like all directions. So instead of looking left, right, left, you have to look like all over the place to not be hit. And then you have like a big river floating through the city, kind of dividing it in two. Where Malmö only has like a canal, I guess. So one thing that I find pretty hard when I'm out traveling is to keep to some routines, and especially like going to the gym and exercise. But I've actually been able to uphold this during this week. So now I'm going to the gym for the last time. The only issue I have now is that I'm starting to feel a cold coming. So I'm gonna go pretty soft today. But as long as I keep to my routine in some way, I think that is like a success. So I'm back in Malmö again. And before I do anything else, I want to apologize for the last weekend's video not being available. I just realized today that it was corrupt and inaccessible, so I'll have to re-upload that. When it comes to my own projects this week, I only had the time travel story, and I have been working on that. And every like seminar and meeting we've had, I mean that's the story I relate to when I hear about how other like showrunners and writers have created their
series. So I guess I achieved my goal for that this week, even though it was a pretty small one. The trip to Gothenburg was nice. We've been all over the place. I kind of wish that I would have filmed a little bit more, but it wasn't very convenient to do that. But the key points I take with me from this week is that it's very hard to actually get your TV series published. Not only in the US, but also in Sweden. I usually want to find like a structure or a model to work from when I'm starting on something new. But for TV series, it seems like there is not one way to do it. I guess there never is, not with film or anything, but it feels like you kind of have to go what feels good for you. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm creating my own structure for my TV series. Also, when it comes to Gothenburg in itself, in the past I haven't been that happy about the city because it takes so long to walk from one point to another, and all the trams stress me out and stuff like that. But this week I kind of got to know the city better and appreciate it. So I actually spent a lot of time now when I came home playing around with city skylines, building that kind of city. But overall it was a nice trip, but I kind of wish I would have progressed a little bit more and gotten a little bit more inspiration, which I usually do when we meet. But I guess I'll just have to find that somewhere else. And I am pretty excited to write on this time travel story. And that's what I had for this week. If you like what you've seen, please give me a thumb up. If you have any ideas or comments, please comment. And if you want to continue to follow me on my journey in reaching my 4 creative goals before I reach 40, please subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you soon.